This is the Cholo News Report for Monday 26 August 2019. Taiwanese Foreign Minister Joseph Wu alerts Pacific Island nations, especially the Solomon Islands, about growing Chinese investment in their economies, saying it's a trap. Wu, speaking from Palau, says he is confident that the Solomon Islanders will continue with their current ties with Taiwan. 16 Solomons declared last week they wanted the country to stick with Taiwan, following the visit of a ministerial delegation to China. The group is led by the Minister for National Planning, Rick Howe, who said a vote in Parliament on the matter would not happen this year. Hezbollah says 2 Israeli drones went down in the Mowade neighborhood of Dohi. He said allowing Israel to keep flying drones over Lebanon would lead to a similar situation as in Iraq, where a series of attacks there targeting military bases and weapons depot belonging to Iranian-backed militias have left the country on edge. Israeli aircraft continued to violate Lebanese airspace Sunday, flying low over Beirut hours after the drones crashed, raising fears of a wider conflict. He said a second drone, which appeared to have been sent by Israel to search for the first one less than 45 minutes later, exploded in the air and crashed in an empty plot nearby, shattering windows in surrounding buildings. Lebanon's Prime Minister Saad Hariri has said 2 Israeli drones, which came down in the Hezbollah-dominated southern suburbs of Beirut, amounted to an open attack on the country's sovereignty, and an attempt to foment regional tensions. The new aggression constitutes a threat to regional stability and an attempt to push the situation towards further tension, Hariri said on Sunday in a statement from his office. Al Jazeera's Sina Qad, reporting from Beirut, said it was a densely populated neighborhood in the Lebanese capital, and also a Hezbollah stronghold. Iran denies that yesterday's attack in southern Syria by Israel hit their installations. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, an opposition-aligned medium, claims the missiles killed 1 Iranian and 2 people from Hezbollah. A top Revolutionary Guards commander on Sunday denied Israeli claims that Iranian targets were hit in an IDF airstrike in Syria, asserting that the Jewish state lacked the power to carry out such attacks. Military analysts often accuse Syria of exaggerating the efficacy of its air defense systems, claiming to have shot down incoming missiles that in fact hit their targets. Israel has appeared to apply the same strategy in Iraq, where the IDF has been reported to have carried out a number of strikes on Iran-backed militia positions near Baghdad. At Kuchapalong, the world's largest refugee camp, in Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh, 200,000 people gather peacefully to remember the day, in 2017, when a violent crackdown by Myanmar's security forces compelled 740,000 Rohingya to flee over the border. Around 740,000 Rohingya from Myanmar's Rakhine state escaped in August 2017, during the brutal offensive, joining another 200,000, who fled earlier persecution, in vast camps in southeast Bangladesh. Children, hijab-wearing women, and men in long skirt lunges shouted "God is great, long live Rohingya" as they marched at the heart of the world's largest refugee camp to commemorate what they described as Genocide Day. Under the scorching sun, thousands joined in a popular song with the lyrics, "The world does not listen to the woes of Rohingya." Conservative radio host and former Illinois Congressman Joe Walsh announces his run for president.